Hey guys, so welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII-2. So, there was something that I really wanted to get into before I started this. Is about, my videos and, just pretty much my knowledge with how these things work. You guys who have been following me and watching my videos, you've been able to tell, if you watched a lot of my videos, that I have videos that are blurry, fuzzy, just not great commentary, boring, whatever it is. I've had videos that have had that. But with my computer, I fixed that problem. My videos on the computer are no longer blurry or fuzzy anymore. But as you've seen with this, my Final Fantasy video and my 2 Watch Dogs videos, they've, got problems, kinks in them. But I'm still figuring that out. I'm still working on it. I've only just started recording with the Roxio HD game capture, so I'm still figuring out how to make things absolutely just fine without any lag with the mouths, with the words when they talk, or just a video lag or something, anything like that of the sort. I don't know. I'm not an expert in this stuff, and I haven't fully self-taught myself about these things, so I'm not an expert in these things. And I hope one day that I'll be able to record something without a problem. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I understand your feeling of disappointment or whatever it is, that dissatisfaction, like when you watch my videos and then you start to see any problems like fuzziness or lag or things don't fit right with the video or audio. It's just, I'm doing my best to just have things as good as they can be. I can only make them so good at the moment, but I'm working on it. I promise you guys that. So, without further ado, I will get to the second episode of Final Fantasy XIII-2. So, as the 2 things that I noticed from my second Watch Dogs video and this video, from my second Watch Dogs video, I noticed that there was a duplication or an echo, whatever you want to call it, with the audio. Like when, for example, when Aiden went to go meet his sister Nikki at her house, because it was Jackson's 10th birthday party, that when they were having their dialogue scene, that the when they talked, every time they talked, it would duplicate. So they would talk, and then you would hear it again, and it happened every single time. I believe what it was that even though I have all the wires hooked from the thing to my computer, with the recording device and all that, the my personal gaming environment, the speakers still play the audio and everything. So I guess it was, because of my mic, it was probably getting that and then when I slammed my the recording of me and the game and I put it together, that it created that echo. So I have believed to have not muted the speakers, but lowered it enough where I don't hear it from the personal game environment and I only hear it from the recording program, the Roxio, from my computer. So hopefully that fixed that problem. And then, I know I'm making this like really long, so I really apologize about this, but I really need to get this out. In my first Final Fantasy XIII-2 video, that there was a 2-3 second lag when things would happen. Like you would hear, like in the intro when it was like that whole cutscene, like you would hear someone say something, but then 2-3 seconds later you would actually see them say that, and then it just, the audio video didn't fit at all. Like there was a 2-3 second lag with it. So I've lowered the bitrate from 14,000 to 12,000, and I'm really hoping that fixes the problem. I don't understand why there's like so many problems with things and electronics and crap with recording and whatever. But you know what? It's about time I start ranting, and about time I get to the freaking game, because this was a 6-minute intro of things that you guys don't really need to care about, but what I needed to tell you guys, just so you know. Alright, so let's continue, and obviously do that. So it's obviously save data 2. So from what we left off on the first episode, you guys saw the whole intro of the game, and you saw Lightning fighting Caius Ballad, I believe was his name, which is the evil character, evil main bad guy. Yep. And there was a whole battle there, and obviously Lightning won, kind of. I don't know. You don't really get to make clear of it in the intro. But then you met a new character, Noel Kreis, and he is going to come into play very soon. And Lightning told him to meet Sarah, which we are actually playing as right now. This is Sarah. She's Lightning's sister, and we will. I gotta be doing stuff. So yeah. So this is episode 2. So what the hell am I doing? I actually really should have looked into the controls for the sprint button, but I guess there is none right now at the moment. So here's a cutscene going on. She opens the door. So let's. Okay, left. Oh, snap. Dreams, strange worlds, clothes appear from nowhere. What's going on? Is that a vision in the future? Is someone coming here? Am I still dreaming? A message from Lightning. So, just for the fact that, the intro had Lightning about it, so I'm gonna go with message from Lightning. And then she says it, I believe.
Lightning's gone.
Okay, so she doesn't actually say it with her mouth.
What's that dream I just had?
So...
A message from the other side? No. She can't be dead. These clothes, are they from the other side as well?
Right, so... What are we doing here? B to... Okay, yeah, I learned a freaking button that I forgot about. Alright, so B is the jump, obviously, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh, look, I can freaking run now! Yay! Oh, this is great. Running is great without having to hold a button or press a button to sprint. Okay, so now we obviously get outside this mysterious hut that we are in. Alright, so I'm gonna make sure it's little mouth move. I don't know if she'll talk. Oh, that's just... So what is going on here is that Sarah's experiencing a time paradox, which means that the present that she was in is now, I guess, clashing together with a different timeline of the same area. Where's the village? Everyone's out here is completely different. What is this place? Let's go with, is this the future? Because it might just be. Alright, so, you don't see anything going around. So really just, walk around and just you know, something will eventually happen because,
This is the
you know,
future.
she's just freaking out.
Is this what's going to happen to us? But why?
Just keep walking around.
No. I want to go home.
Eventually, cutscene will initiate, and then it'll go back to current time like that. So, anyone? Okay, so if you guys have played the first Final Fantasy 13, holy crap, that's stuff in our eye. If you guys have played the first Final Fantasy 13, yes!
Sarah, come on!
I think,
This way down!
yeah, I am seeing perfectly goodness in the mouth talking. Oh boy. Oh boy. Anyway, if you played the first Final Fantasy 13, you guys will most definitely recognize those very characters. Unfortunately, I have not
Please, no.
played either of these Final Fantasy 13-1, Final Fantasy 13-2 in a really long time, so I don't remember these people at all. But I do remember she did scream Godot, which is a red-haired dude, and that is Libro.
You have to look after yourself.
But I do remember the group that they're called is Nora, which in Final Fantasy 13-1.
You want her?
No, Christ is here!
Then you're gonna
Come
have
to the
to
rescue
see.
for that damsel in distress. Anyway, so Nora, in the first game, you know what?
Get up,
It's a
Sarah.
really long story. Just
I'm in
freaking
my
play the
dream.
game.
I saw
It's a lot to explain. So, yeah. So, No Christ comes in to save the day and gives Sarah her first weapon,
You're gonna have to.
or the weapon that she freaking uses for
One more thing.
game, which is a bow, which is amazing.
Don't ever lay
And
down.
that is No
You're
Christ's
going to
weapon,
die.
a sword and a pretty much a wow. Can I start duplicating my own sentences? Anyway, so auto ability. These are that one's. You know, I'm just gonna start hating things because I'm obviously gonna. What am I doing? She needs to do that. She's better with magic, and he's just better with the slashing. Because well, one magic is really good because it increases the stun what's the name? The stagger gauge. It increases the stagger gauge of the enemy very fast, and it does that a lot faster than it would if you use physical attacks. Physical attacks is really good. If it's a lot more powerful when an enemy is staggered. Yes, I know what a paradigm shift, but for you guys, I will play the tutorial. So basically, as you can see over there, that's where say the name of the current paradigm that you're in, and then you press left bumper to look at all the paradigms you have. So there's Double Trouble, Commando, Slash and Burn, Sarah's Ravager, he's Commando, Misdirection, he's Commando, and I'm Sentinel. Basically, what Sentinel is more like a supporter-ish, like a defense supporter-ish kind of person. And then Sentinel's on top. So what you want to really do is have Slash and Burn, because will be very good at magic, and he's really good at physical attacks. So, as I was saying before, with the stagger gauge, the magic, very good. Increases stagger gauge very much. Holy crap, we're gonna die here. Magic, really good. Holy shit, I got nothing to heal myself. Oh my god. Just, use magic on them. With Sarah, she'll increase the stagger gauge, and he'll just beat the shit out of them with his physical attacks. So, as you can see, I'm pretty much getting Sarah's pretty much getting her butt handed to. But don't worry about that. They will most likely focus on the stronger character, because, you know, Noel's a lot better. But we won anyway, so that's good. Don't really worry about your rating all too much. That's just like, whatever. So let's see what's going on. Oh yeah, why? Here we go. So, obviously, I got nothing. What am I don't even know why I'm doing that. Venerate, data log. I will just look at this stuff just to get it out of the... Why? Oh, stop it. Outfits, Sarah. Nice! So, I have a downloadable content thing, Silent Steel. I'm gonna do it because, you know, why not? And also, freaking Assassin's Creed! If you like Assassin's Creed, if you play Assassin's Creed, you guys are great. Love you people. Anyway, we should probably get onto the game because I'm just wasting time here. Anyway, let's go fight some more bad guys. So, as you progress through the game, you'll be able to unlock and upgrade more and more abilities. Oh, I totally forgot what the freaking outfit she's wearing. I just remembered. The outfit she's wearing is basically a female version of Titus's outfit, not Titus. You guys are stupid. Not really, I don't care. You can call it whatever you want. But I call it Titus. It's basically the female version of Titus's outfit, Final Fantasy X. So again, what am I? I'm doing the totally wrong thing. Have her use magic, and they'll stagger a lot easier, and then just have him whack the crap out of them. If you really want a fast way to kill the enemies, magic and Ravager and Commando is the combo to go. But if you want if you want a support and Commando or support and Ravager combo thing, that's also very good because support is one of the best things in these kind of games. It's like absolutely beyond incredible. I'm just doing that wrong. I keep forgetting. See, that's the stupid thing about this. You can set the paradigm as your default paradigm, but I can't do that right now because they don't let me do that. So we'll do that later. I will, as I progress in the game, I will go into more depth with paradigms and skills and abilities and upgrades and all that good stuff. I, again, almost did it wrong. I will go more in depth into the stuff, and as I'm doing it, I will, show you guys, in my opinion, of the best skills, abilities, upgrades to choose as the character levels up. You may not do the same. That's okay. I'm alright with that. You don't have to 100% listen to me of my things, but the way that I do it, that's just the way I do it. I will again recommend really good things. I will, what am I saying? I will recommend, as I level up, the best.
Hey, Sarah.
The best abilities, skills, and upgrades as we go on. I do like, however, how the characters keep their skins on. As you can see, she still has the female Titus outfit, and then Noel still had the Ezio outfit from Assassin's Creed Revelations, in fact. And that's Godot, Yuji, Maki. There's a lot of freaking characters. So that is, of course.
You're okay.
I forgot her name already. Wow, I'm an idiot.
She just needs
My
some
memory
rest.
is just not wonderful.
Thank
Oh, she got hurt, so she will just lay there
Thank you,
and get some rest.
whoever you are.
No. No, Price.
Okay.
And before I forget, it wasn't just me. You should probably thank this little guy, too.
Yeah! So, you know, this is where she finds out that the frickin' bow is also a Moogle. Which is a very freaking funny ass character and very awesome character throughout the Final Fantasy games.
Wait, you know
Or-
Lightning?
Most of them, right?
She's the one who told
I
me
don't know. I don't remember if they're in all of the Final Fantasy
Where
games.
did you see her?
I'm pretty sure they are, just because, you know,
Was it?
I've seen them in so many of the games.
Yeah. How'd you guess?
And,
I saw
I've also
her.
seen them in the Kingdom Hearts
I
games.
saw my sister.
Which I absolutely
She
love,
gave
Kingdom
him a
Hearts.
Moogle.
One of my favorite series. Definitely in my top 5.
Meteorite game.
Dragged me along with it, I guess.
Do you mean you actually rode here on that meteorite?
Maybe. I don't know. Damned if I can remember. Why don't we go and check it out?
Okay.
Alright, so what are we at here? Oh, gee whiz! Are we really already at 21 minutes and we barely done a thing?
Now I know for sure.
I'm pretty sure most of that was just me blabbering about.
She's in a place called
But-
Valhalla.
You know, I might just
just
make
met
this
Mo, but I
35, 40 minutes, I don't know.
believed every word he said,
I mean, if you guys want this
even though it couldn't possibly
to be
true.
40, 50 minutes, whatever, let me know.
It
But
seems
for
like
now,
only
I'll keep it
yesterday.
at 35 minutes, because I don't want them to
The
be
smile
too
on
long.
Lightning's face when
But
she
then
gave her
again, I don't
blessing
want
for
it to
Snow
be
and me
too
to get
short,
married.
because I want to actually be able to get
But
things
I'm
done.
the only one who ever
But
remembered that.
There's a lot of things to do in this game, and I
It's
know
just
that
a
because
dream,
I've
they
played
say.
this tons
From when I slept in the crystal.
times over and over
An
again.
illusion.
But it's an amazing game. I love
They say
it
my
so
sister is
much.
gone.
If you have a
Years ago, she
360
sacrificed
and
herself to stop the fall
you
of Cocoon.
find this game cool, or if
She
you
turned
played
into
the Final
crystal pillar
Final
that
Fantasy
holds
games,
Cocoon
but you
above
haven't
the
played this
surface of
one,
falls.
I
They
definitely
say
recommend it.
worlds.
It's a very fun game. Very fun game.
That's what they say. But even so,
The reason my eyes are looking like that way is because I'm not actually looking at the camera for some reason. I don't know why, but I am now. But I will mostly just look at myself just because the time that's been going on so far is right there. Okay, so we're actually be able to free roam
who
now.
are you? What do you do?
Oh god, there's music going
I
on.
feel like an interrogator.
Oh, there's music going on.
My
So, but YouTube's probably gonna fuck me over there for having music going on, but you know what? I don't care. Because, what is a game without its music? Anyway, so if you, play the first game, you'll remember Falsey and Lassie, and Lassie and Seath. Lassie are basically, people or creatures that are under Falsey's control, really, or cursed by the Falsey, whatever you want to call it. And then if they fail their objective, they turn into Seath, supposedly. And then we got the Catastrophe, which was at the end of the first game. You know, you'll know that automatically if you played the first game. And then we got Magic, obviously. Lightning, you saw in the intro, Sarah, playing as her right now. Mog as the Moogle, turned into a weapon. And then you got Nora. Godot, Yuji, am I saying? Yeah, Yuji, what? Yuji, the blue hair. Maki, the blonde hair. And Lebro, the female. Locals, Cocoon and Pulse from the first game. New Bodum, which is we're in right now. Man, I don't know why. You know what? I'll do this another time, just off camera, because this is just a total waste of time. Anyway, so for now, I honestly don't remember what we're supposed to do, so I'm just gonna talk to people.
Godot and the others left to investigate the meteorite.
Oh man, I really hope I get to actually
We
do
made us stay here
things.
because the path is covered in
Because
fallen
just-
trees.
Basically, all I literally did was just walk around and then battlefield do feel a few dudes. That's literally all I've done so far. So let's just walk around and talk to people. That's all I'm gonna get to do right now. But definitely as I, get through the game, it'll get a lot more interesting, and I will talk about a lot more about the paradigms and the skill tree with all the skills, upgrades, abilities, and all that stuff like that with the skill points and everything. So obviously, look, I can't go through there. So as you can see, you got these fucking barrier things here, which literally is just screaming in your face. You don't want to go that way, and you can't go that way. So obviously you can't go that anywhere. So let's just keep talking to some people.
Oh, hello, Miss Farron.
Oh, that's her last name, Farron.
Don't worry, the kids in Lebro are safe and sound.
Alright, so you'll find out from her that they're safe and sound.
Thank goodness. Sarah, I didn't know you were such a worrywart, but it's understandable.
Oh, she is like a worrywart? Who says that? Okay, what do we have? 26, you know what? Let's go. I'm pretty sure there are things to pick up on the map and everything. I just don't remember, but off camera I'll do my best to pretty much go through my book and my collector's edition book, in fact, and I will go and find things with it. So Noel says, this strange young man says he met with lightning in Valhalla. Well, he doesn't say that, just said, I need to find him. Did you really see lightning? Tell me about Valhalla. You're a hunter. Where are you from? So, since, she doesn't really know him very much, why don't we just ask him where he's from? Now, I do know that certain situations or certain live events where you have to click a button to have Sarah or someone say something, that there is a specific thing you're supposed to say. Now, I don't know how many of them there are. I only remember one of them, but I don't remember what to say. I will go back on my book to figure that out. So let's just keep traveling on, seeing, what's going on here. Up, my clock. What do we have in 27 minutes? Yeah, for you guys. So, remember monsters on the materialize, and mod clock appears in the direction they're from. Green, enemy is immobile and preemptive strike is possible. Yellow, enemies moving and ready for battle. And time's up, enemies full alert and will attack you. You can attack any enemies within it by pressing A to initiate the battle. Escape by running away, basically, and blah blah blah. So, and then just basically the A button pretty much, she attacks and then, does that. So since I got the preemptive strike, it gave Sarah Knoll the haste, which basically what it did, what it does is makes your ATB gauge go up a lot faster. But, eventually runs out. So what I'm going to do is go into double trouble because since, never mind, I killed him. But, they'll get a lot tougher. So basically what you want to do is, what I was going to do anyway, but I'll usually do that a lot, is do the double, slash and burn just to stagger them really fast. And then, double trouble so that I can do, get a lot of damage in before they unstagger. That's a problem. No, whatever. Again, slash and burn. And, ow. So yeah, enemies can do that. They can flick you up into the air. And the things that you see, the two blue, squares that were on his, bar, it was a sword and a weird star-like thing with a dot in the middle. I know this star is, I don't, you know what? I'm gonna have to go back into my book to figure out what they're called. So here we have our very first chest.
What's up, no?
Circular chest, in fact.
I just didn't think it would be that.
Okay, so whenever
It's exactly like in the legend.
talking or dialogue, conversation going on like that, it'll have in the top left corner live, which just indicates that they are talking. So I'm going to talk to him because otherwise we won't be able to progress. So again, we have to do this. Noel's staring at Cocoon like he's seeing it for the first time. My sister's there, not used to seeing Cocoon. What do you mean in the legend? She's a bit shaken. So Noel is not from their time, Sarah or Lightning or any of the other people's time. He's from a completely different timeline. He's from the future, which, spoiler alert, he's from the future. They'll find that out soon enough. So we're gonna say in the legend, because like that's like
What do you mean by in the legend?
really abnormal
Cocoon.
or
It was held up in the sky
confusing
like
to
crystal
Sarah.
clear. Now we all knew that
So
story.
then he'll explain.
Seems funny to call it a legend. It's only been 3 years.
It's only been 3 years to her, but to him, quite a long time. But you'll find that out soon enough. I don't want to spoil too much. So when you see those, let me go back. When you see those blue circles, like it won't automatically. Oh shit. Okay, good thing I knew that guy was behind me. The blue circles means it doesn't automatically jump for you. You actually have to hit the B button to jump. You know, not like it, you know, it matters. Those guys are really easy to kill. The one thing that I do freaking love about this game is that there's a thing called Libra, and there's also an item Libra scope that it scans the enemy and whatever. I guess I can't pick that right now. Libra scope, and scans the enemy. Get him. Okay. So Libra scope scans the enemy, you know, for stats, weaknesses, strength, whatever, immunities, everything, stats and all that, HP and all that good stuff. So if you hit, hey, I did it too late because I killed the guy. I believe it's right bumper if you hit it that it shows the enemy, which I'm just gonna keep moving forward right now, but there's so many things I'm talking about. First game, you actually had to use the ability Libra or Libra Scope to scan the enemy for its stats and things, but in this game, luckily, freaking Square Enix got smart and, you know, decided, let's let the game do it for them instead of them having to do it themselves, which I love. So I believe if you right bumper, it shows the stats: HP, chain resistance, stagger point, common drop, rare drop, notes, vulnerabilities, status immunities. So the thing with this game, which I absolutely love, is that as you fight the enemy, it gradually gives you its stats. It's its things, its vulnerability, stats, immunities, and notes, and all that stuff, which is great. It'll go a lot faster. What am I doing? It'll go a lot faster if you actually use magic on it and use debilitations on it. Ow! Or just hit it with things and everything. Just do as many things to the enemy as you possibly can, because then that'll reveal things about it a lot faster. So we keep winning there. So we're at 34 minutes. I'm gonna let this go 40 minutes just because I've barely been doing anything. What am I doing? I'm going the wrong way. Alright, so we got another cutscene here with Godot jumping down from the cliff. Alright, so then we go to talk to Godot.
Sarah, still in one piece? We're seeing lots of unfriendly critters around that meteorite.
Okay.
Oh, who's this?
Oh,
So, obviously, no one knows
She
who
helped me ruin
knows
me out of
except
a
for
tight
Sarah.
spot.
But, you know, even though Sarah doesn't know a lot about it, Godot gets really
I'm Godot.
overprotective.
Okay,
Which, you know,
take it easy, big guy.
because he has
I
the obvious
am not
right to
here
do
to
that.
make trouble for anyone.
You better not. Anything happens to Sarah, and the boss will string your
Oh yeah,
corpse out to
he'll
dry.
fucking punch the shit out of anyone. Godot seems concerned for Sarah's safety. How should Noah respond to Godot's distrust? This boss sounds like a bully. I'll keep Sarah safe. Who's the boss? I thought you were the boss. So, we want to, you know, have Noel be on Godot's good side. So, you know, we're gonna go with... I'll keep Sarah safe. Honestly, doesn't matter. Probably
I'll
not.
take care of Sarah. You got my word on that.
Words are cheap.
He'll get mad at you anyway.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. I haven't chosen all the options, but I'm pretty sure he still, you know, distrusts Noel anyway. So it's, you know, enemies will keep popping up randomly all the time. Yeah, I know this is, waste of time, but, it's really, really good to fight as many enemies as possible, just for the pure fact of training and leveling up. At the moment, it's really not, because you can't access your, I believe it's called a crystalline, which is basically the skill grid for the name of the skill grid for this game. Or, basically, in fact, the whole entire Final Fantasy XIII series. Alright, so we got another chest here. Let's see what we got. We got a Libra Scope! Yeah, so as I was mentioning before, with the Libra Scope, so what I'll do is go in inventory, items, Libra Scope, reveals detailed status information on all enemies. So, it'll do that, but I believe the Libra Scope doesn't actually reveal everything. It definitely didn't do that in the first game. But it does reveal a lot. So if you don't want to constantly have to keep fighting the same enemy to be able to reveal everything about it, go ahead and use a Libra Scope. They're not rare. You can actually buy them, I believe, eventually, which is good. I don't really depend on them to reveal information about enemies. I just keep fighting them. So, you know, right now we're just heading on towards the meteorite, I believe. And, okay, so I'll just... Okay, so since I got far enough away from the enemy, it just disappeared. Alright, so these weird things here going on,
I see it too.
these are
Pretty sure it's
time
no dream.
paradox bubbles, which we'll get into that later. Yes, we will. Alright, some more enemies. I am not sure if fighting them now carries on experience over when you are able to access your crystalline grid. I think that's what I call it. If I'm getting that wrong, then I apologize and let me know what it actually is. Or you could wait till I find out and still tell me that I'm an idiot for saying it wrong. Let's see what we got here. We got 39 minutes, so I'm just gonna get there as fast as possible if I know where I'm going. Yeah, so jump, come on, get there, go, Sarah, go. We don't have a lot of time for the rest of this episode. Alright, so let's talk to Huge here.
Oh, hey, Yuge.
basically this episode is
So,
just
this is the famous
introducing
Yep.
I guess news
to
travels
every
fast.
character in the game.
But bro
Well,
told
most
me
of
how
them.
you helped
The
her
major characters, really.
I'm huge.
The Nora group,
Hey,
Noel,
likewise.
Sarah, you know,
What's with
the
these
works.
styling threads, Sarah? Not exactly a dress up and hit the town kind of occasion.
No, it's not. So this is a really funny thing. You can either say, you know, you want to try them on, or you can, you know, say something like serious where they felt, I don't remember putting them on. Or you can do something funny like, you're the one to talk, huge. You want to try them on? So I'm going to go with the funny one. You want to try them on?
You want to try them on? They might look better on you.
I don't think so.
So obviously he'll respond with a rather
Okay, I better get going.
funny comment.
See you guys later.
So yeah, there's that's huge for you. So then we'll continue on, and we got another chest here. So no go that way, but we're not gonna go that way. We're actually gonna talk to Maki, because why not? You gotta talk to everyone. You want to talk to everyone and go to every nook and cranny. Sorry for doing this. You know, the camera's just getting mad. But you want to talk to everyone
More meteorite phenomena.
as many people as possible. You want to go to every nook and cranny you can find that you can go to.
Have any idea what's
Obviously, there'll be places or things that you can't go to, can't get at certain times, and you'll be able to go back and get them in the future, which
Other parts haven't changed at all.
I will obviously do my best
So
to
these
get.
areas are from different timelines.
I will
Realities
do my best to do that as
Like
much as
2
possible.
ages
I may not remember everything,
About right.
but
Right.
I'll do
It's
my best to,
exactly like that.
you know, keep up on everything. So, you know, let's ask Mackie what he thinks. Where did the Moogle come from? Where did the monsters come from? Where did the meteorite come from? Even you can't figure out what's going on. So, you know, different realities and stuff. So, let's say, you know, let's just go with the meteorite, just because no one really knows where it came from or what it is.
I wonder, did that meteorite come from another world?
No, we're going past 40 minutes.
Dimension
Uh-oh.
or another time?
It fell here from the
Just for the pure fact that I actually want to be able
We learn
to
more
start
about the
going
rock,
places,
we'll know more.
I'm gonna get through this whole thing. I'm not sure, like, we don't leave this place for a while, but you know, eventually we will. Oh snap! The cocoon just went done. So initiates a cutscene. Oh snap! So yeah, this is basically first boss, which obviously, you know, beginning. First boss can't be that hard. It's really not. You just gotta be really stupid. So, just really be effective with your paradigyms and your, you know, stagger gauge. Watch that stagger gauge. Just go into the slash and burn, and just keep having them, have her use the magic on them to make that stagger gauge go up way faster, and then, you know, have it, you know, keep hitting the guy. And then as soon as that stagger gauge hits that gold, you want to immediately switch. Because the thing is, when they're staggered, yes, the magic will make the damage percentage go higher, but it'll also make the stagger gauge decrease faster. But yes, him hitting him will, you know, slow it down too, but you know, you want to be able to do as much damage as possible early on. Now he's gonna, you know, keep fucking hitting us and boning us. So, do I have an item? No, because I won. Apparently I won. I got a 5-star! So we got some items. Phoenix Sound, that's great. Phoenix Sound revives dead people. Or, you know, fainted people. So yeah, we beat him. He goes back into the hole. Now as you notice, you only, you get that, thingy, I keep thinking pause does that. You get Am I doing this right? Yeah. Monster Bit. You get the Gog Magog Fragment Alpha only, I believe, I don't remember, if you get a 5-star and beat it under a certain time. I'm not entirely sure, but, you know, whatever. You get that thing if you do really good on it. So, you know, that happens. He, you know, warps out. Get this chest. I get 300 gil. Gil is going to be pretty freaking helpful. So yeah, we're at the meteorite. Yay! So go and examine it. So another cutscene.
What is that place?
This is over 45 minutes already.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened to Cocoon? It's not there.
Sorry for missing the
Well,
mic
you're
so
looking
much.
at a different time.
It's just
That's
always
the world I
right next to my face.
In my world, Cocoon doesn't exist. When I was born, the sky was already empty. Tell me, how many years has it been since Ragnarok appeared and Cocoon fell?
Well, it's 3 AF. So that was 3 years ago.
Wow. Thanks, Captain
For
Obvious.
me,
So yeah,
all that happened 700
as you see,
years
700 years in the past. So he
I was born and raised in
born
another
in the
time.
future, 700 years in the
700
future,
years
from
in the
this
future.
timeline.
Yes, I knew it. I knew you weren't from this world.
So he's basically from the world,
Humanity.
this world, where the world is already
We can fight
totally
together. I
over.
know she wants to see you.
You're full of it!
Yeah, that's impossible. Lightning's gone, man.
Godot,
Yeah, so as you can tell, they don't believe that lightning
no.
is still alive somewhere.
Come with me.
But obviously Noel knows the truth because he was summoned to Valhalla
What's happening?
and he's seen lightning. Duh. So, you know, you touch the freaking crystal, and what do you know? It's a time portal thing.
You see? It's a time gate.
What do you mean?
Time gate.
Time gate.
Real name.
It's
Time
like a
gate.
portal. Lightning is in a place called Valhalla. She's waiting on the other side.
I couldn't turn my eyes away. I knew the answer lay beyond that gate.
So yes, when the meteor fell, it created a bunch of time paradox bubbles and stuff all over the place. You know, I'm not even entirely sure if that was the real reason, but turns out that it's actually just a time gate that you need to go through in order to get places. Duh. Yeah, I'm just acting here. Let's just finish this up. We gotta wrap this up because, you know, I'm already almost 50 minutes in, and this
But
is
is he telling the truth?
gonna be real boring. This episode is already boring. I probably shouldn't have made it this long, but, you know, I just really, this area I don't want to make two parts of.
He had traveled back in time to change that bleak
Figured I'd just
Or so
make
he
this
told
whole
us.
entire thing one
Listen,
whole
When
part.
different eras overlap, all kinds of crazy stuff happens. Objects from different times get mixed up. If you want to open a gate and travel through time, you have to find one of those objects. They're called artifacts.
Artifacts?
The keys to the future. They're anachronisms, relics of a different world. Basically, things that don't belong in your time.
So,
If we can find one, we might be
the
able
things
to
that
use
are
it to
talking
open
about,
the gate.
artifacts,
Then we can
the
cross time and travel
things
to
that don't
Lightning's
belong in this world, this timeline,
Couldn't
those are the things that are going to help us be able to...
Is lightning alive
What?
and waiting for me?
Okay, yeah.
Can I dare
There's one of
again?
the
After
people
all
that's
this
on
time?
my Xbox friends
I want
list.
to believe.
So anyway,
I
disregard
want my
that.
sister back.
Anyway, so yeah, the artifacts that we're gonna be able to get throughout the game, that's what is going to be able to let us travel throughout the time gates, because
So much happened
each and every
after
time
the
gate
night fell.
is going to
We all had a lot to
um,
think about.
each and every time gate is going to require a certain amount of artifacts to be able to use them to teleport. So, hey, here we are in the morning. So yeah, here we are, preparing for adventure now. So this is where we start get to use our, we start to access, we are able to access our party perditions and the Crystarium. Alright, we get our first freaking awesome chest here. Live trigger reward. Right, so I'm gonna just end it here, but I'm gonna go into. So this is our party perdition customized. So you get to have 6 different perditions, but you're definitely not gonna need that many unless you really feel like having that many. At the moment, we only have Commando Ravager Sentinel. You will be able to get a lot more different classes as you progress throughout the game. And then we got our Crystarium, which is our skill grid. So Sarah's skill grid is in the shape of the bow, and then Noel's in the shape of his weapon, obviously. So obviously, when you do that, she already has that. So when you click on something, you're able to level up the 3 different things. But as you do it, the rolls level up. Even when you get to the end of one, it doesn't stop there. You get it, and then it refreshes the whole thing, but you're on another level of it. And then just keeps going up. I don't remember when it ends. I don't think I've ever gotten that far. But whatever. So, I'm gonna show that next episode because I'm already 51 freaking minutes in. So, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna do that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this really long episode. Just wanted to get this whole thing wrapped up in one part. Even though I haven't left the area yet. But, thank you guys so much for watching again. And if you liked it, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you want. Leave some awesome comments to me. What you think about this game. Give me some advice, and let me know what other games on the 360 you would like me to play. Even though I'm gonna keep playing multiple games anyway, no matter what you say. So, you guys are awesome. And have an awesome day or night, depending on what you're doing, where you are, when you're watching this. Okay, bye.